What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Land of the Lustrous, this time with episode 7. It was a very good episode last time out. I actually forget the name of the twins, the girls, but I think it's Amethyst. I could be wrong about that. But they ended up getting absolutely destroyed at the end of last episode by some kind of weird contraption, which I think they're using some of the gemstones they previously took, which were mentioned. I assume it's sapphire, but I'm not 100%. But yeah, they were using them to crush them up, and the master's here, and he's absolutely fucking furious. So looking forward to seeing what we got. And the master guy was pretty furious the whole of last episode. But yeah, Foss not too useful, unfortunately. But that scene there kind of looks like the logo. I forgot about Bort as well. Yeah, Bort went absolutely crazy on Foss for some reason. I imagine she might just be pissed because she didn't even try to do anything. Blame yourself, you traitor. You didn't even try to help. But she's got no reason to blame Foss for anything. Drunk. Good drunk. It must be really satisfying how it just fits perfectly like that. That must be very satisfying. Alexandrite. Yeah, the blades were sapphire. Yeah. Alexandra. And need to see more of her, because we love her voice actress. So what happened to that thing last episode? I assumed that was what we saw there. The master just eviscerated it. I was thinking maybe if we stopped it, we could get those bits of sapphire back. But they honestly didn't look enough to bring back a whole kind of person gemstone. But kind of sad that that's what they're using them for. I mean, it'd be sad to see what they use them for anything, but as a weapon, pretty horrid. I mean, they seem to these Lunarians seem to like using these species for weapons, don't they? I mean, we saw it earlier on with slug people, the skin of humanity. It's just so sad that this series is so short. Need more, bro. They need it to be longer. Not to say I wouldn't have picked it up, but I did pick this up on the basis that it would be 24 episodes. I don't know. I mean, for some shows, 12 episodes is enough, but I'd say for 90%, it's just not. That's the genius about stuff like this. So I can't remember what series it was. Just to pause before we get into the episode, I can't remember what series it was. But I feel like with some anime, probably not this one, but that sometimes they do bad adaptations of like promising shows on purpose so that people will go over and read the source material. I feel like they do that in a similar way to like shows that like could have a season 2, but they won't give them one because they want you to go and read the source material instead. I can't remember what series it was I was thinking of, but there was one that came out a little while ago that was just like, it was so interesting and has so much potential, yet the anime seemed to not realize it whatsoever. And it was just, it done such a good job at making you want to read the source material instead. I almost feel like that's a bit of a job of anime sometimes. Like you can see when an anime is trying to do that. Obviously, that's not the case here. It's just the case that we want more episodes. Like the quality is amazing. It's not, I don't think there's anything bad about the show, to be honest with you. Nothing but positives from me. But this one falls into the category of should absolutely have a season 2, but doesn't seem to be getting on anytime soon or anything, even though it could. I mean, this studio they just finished Beastars, so they've got some like time and some slot open. Like, bring it back, man. I wonder how successful this was. Do you know what? It does kind of strike me as a bit of a like. I mean, it's a bit of a weird concept, so it does strike me as one of those ones that maybe wasn't too financially successful. A bit like The Thing remake from like the 1980s. It really wasn't very successful when it came out, but in later years, gained a lot of popularity. Wrinkles on Gems. So is this their hibernation part? God, that would horrify me. I remember as a kid, I once got like there was this thing that we like done, but it was really big, and I got stuck under it, and I was quite terrified. There's also a time where we like had the mats that you would do like PE on sometimes, and I got piled on, and that was also quite terrifying. Antarcticite. Never heard of that one. I don't know. I've never heard of this gemstone, Antarcticite. Get stronger. Interesting. Never heard of this. Very interesting. Oh wow. First level pretty. But yeah, I guess I haven't got a claustrophobic kind of scaredness. It's also about being trapped under something is what I have like a bit of a fear of since childhood. So yeah, I wouldn't do Ellen Foster's position there. But look at the ladies. Look at Bort. Holy shit! Look at that. Her hair is the size of the other girls here. Fucking hell, Bort. That's crazy. That is. But yeah, everyone looks lovely. I wish we could see more. The blue-haired girl here looks lovely. I think she stands out as well. But yeah, they look all cute. I like Diamond's little fat, whatever this is, bow on her legs. But yeah, Antarctica. I've never heard of this. I don't think, anyway. Maybe I might have heard it in like passing or something. But might sound stupid, but is that not just like do you reckon she's just like snow? If that makes sense, like I don't know. And is it something like native to Antarctica? Antarctica. And of course, the first thing that comes up is the character from the show, as I've been finding out. Is an uncommon calcium chloride hexadrite mineral. What does it look like? That's the fucking I really like. Yeah, it does just look like ice. I imagine it maybe gets mistaken for ice quite often though. I'd like to know more about it. Like, where is it found? It's colorless. Occurs as groups of I'm not sure how to say this word. Ar, ar, articular, articular crystals. Um, on the Mohs scale of hardness is a 2 to 3, so it is weaker than phos. But as they said, I imagine it gets incredibly more hard colder it gets. Where can it be found? My question. So yeah, its occurrences in Antarctica. Makes sense. By Don Juan Pong. So that's the whatever. Okay. Well, it seems like there's some in other places. It says here California, Bahamas. Interesting. I'm gonna find out about a lot of gems I've never heard of in this show, aren't I? But yeah, I never heard of this one. I guess it's not awfully popular because it functions so differently in different types of weather. Here in the UK, we have a very up and down kind of weather. I mean, I literally just saw, yeah, so from January to April, it rained like pretty much every day, and now it's just been heat wave after heat wave. Like, I think we're really feeling the effects of climate change here in the UK, but it probably wouldn't do so well here because you can never quite estimate the weather's going to be like. It's very up and down. So yeah, just got one big old bed to chill in for the winter, I guess. Really interesting little setup, isn't it? No, no, Cinnabar, unfortunately, bless her. Had to chill by herself. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to hibernate. I don't know if I'd be able to do that for so long. Here she is. Did you make? Oh shit! Is that? Well, good voice. There's a lot of really talented voice actresses in this show, isn't there? Yeah, she's honestly maybe the most important of these gemstones, actually, isn't she? And you know what? Yeah, I guess she might have a bit of a similar. She might have a bit of a similar thing to Morganite, honestly, in terms of loneliness. So it seems nice though. I think that look good sleep. Oh, she got some new legs. Yeah, she seems nice. The view of the dust. Slippy. I mean, there shouldn't be too much. I imagine there's a lot of maintaining stuff, but I say too much in terms of like only like 10 or so battles. I think they said. Just wasting more energy walking around like that. Fucking hell, boss. Oh dear. That's some thick snow, isn't it? Swim. Taken from the slugs. I know it sounds maybe weird, but I'm looking forward to seeing the ending visual for this episode. I imagine it's going to be very pretty. What the hell is this? News. Oh, this is so zoomed out. How big is this thing going to be? Jesus Christ. What is happening? Done something from Silent Hill. You should never want to say. It's never a good thing. You don't want anything to sound like anything from Silent Hill. What the hell's going on? Amethyst. Oh, we got one of those ice. Okay. Kind of wondering. That was an interestingly shaped weapon. Those ice sword things. Yeah, I used to watch quite a few videos of people like making like ice sculptures. Your turn. Judging for the scene earlier, maybe. Little hug. That was really cute. Yeah, that's some pretty good advice there, honestly. From Antarctite. What's her nickname? What can we nickname her? Ant? Tight? Antite? I don't know. What can we nickname her? Everybody's got one. Yeah, we're getting used to things. Just unfortunately, we just can't actually do anything. We look good trying to do something, but when we actually get down to doing it, she's got to learn to attack with her legs or something. Is that her dreaming? How was that about? What's he doing? Guys, your head button walls for. Hmm. Like I said earlier, there's not much to do. There's actually a lot to do, isn't there? Actually, it does seem like a bit of a nightmare. Good though. I don't get bored. I don't get too hung up on the loneliness. It really does sound like something from Silent Hill, honestly. Oh shit. Another one of these sea creatures, I think. Was it the ice? The ice talking? Die joke. Antark. That's her name. Okay. Antark. Antark. Well, that's too long. Or Ant. Well, we definitely do. That is a very interesting aspect to Foss so far, isn't it? Her understanding of other creatures, which I always thought was intriguing, considering that the spiel we got at the start of this series about these gemstones working with other um races. I think it said something along those lines. It said that they worked well with other races or something like that. And we just haven't seen that at all, apart from Foss, who's been able to understand these other kind of creatures. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm pretty dead certain that it did mention something along the lines of gemstones get along well or work well with other races of beings and creatures, but we just haven't seen any of that. I don't know if they meant in regards to their other gemstone counterparts, how they worked well with other gemstones. But if I was to take it literally, then the only thing we've actually seen regarding that is Foss's ability to kind of communicate with them, which I think is going to probably be her thing, isn't it? I think that's going to be her like big thing, honestly. Just shut up. Loud ass motherfuckers. Ah. Dregs of creatures, are they? I've never got to ever get bored of seeing her react to this. Yeah, I get it. I was just thinking, don't do anything like that. Purposely change yourself like that. Sinners. He did call them sinners earlier on, didn't he? Sinners. He did call them sinners earlier on, didn't he? Bad. What's your definition of that exactly? All you've got is time. You all about? These things last for ages. I mean, yeah, in regards to that, I guess. Not sure how much longer we can keep Cinnabar doing what she's doing. Oh shit. Got come out like a lollipop, isn't she? Oh, there goes her arms. Why did her head not break off? Was it because she kind of fell with her arms and that, like. Hmm. Oh dear. It's like the annoying thing about this is that, I mean, maybe this is the reason, but the stronger she would get, the bit less she remembers, the more memories she forgets. I guess it kind of makes sense, like the memories of that weakness kind of are forgotten. Now you get strength and so on. But it's kind of sad. Will she still be the same Foss if she like just completely eradicates her old self and just keeps having these other parts? Like, yeah. I mean, there's also no guarantee whatever she would use to replace her arms would even like function. His legs didn't function initially, but she does seem to have a very like she's very malleable with the legs. But I also feel like that kind of that kind of works in with the understanding she has of other creatures, if that makes sense. Like she's able to understand other creatures. She's also able to understand other kind of gems and kind of integrate them into her. So I don't know if she's unique in that sense. I mean, we haven't seen any other gemstone try and even do that, but that does seem like a unique kind of thing to her, doesn't it? So here are the Lunarians. I was kind of questioning when we'd see them. Not great timing if it's right after what just happened. Antark and they like to call it Antarctite. So I think it's Antarctite, Antarcticite, Antarc, Antarcticite. Yeah, Antarcticite. I mean, whenever I hear something, it just sounds like those Mega Evolution stones from like Pokemon. They always got an "ite" at the end. What the hell is this, by the way? What's this red stuff? Is that another one? Is that Ruby? Maybe they're using as a weapon here. What is going on in this shot? But yeah, good episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. We've gone into hibernation. Pretty much all the other girls are asleep right now. Seems like they're getting up to some business in their sleep, judging from what we saw ball earlier. But yeah, really good episode meeting this Antarcticite. I guess they're just chilling this for the year until it comes to winter, where they harden a lot. So yeah, very interesting. Again, slightly similar to Cinnabar, but with a bit more of like a purpose, I guess, to them. They have a similar kind of loneliness, but it is quite different actually. But maybe it'd be good to see Antarctica and Cinnabar kind of together at some point. Unfortunately, I think Cinnabar is hibernating by herself, which is pretty like lonely, isn't it? But yeah, I really like her. I really like her reactions to the master and her kind of like scenes like this. Love to see more of this. Honestly, I'd absolutely love to see more of that. Something really cute about it. But yeah, nice little job working with Foss here, getting to know Antarctica a little bit better. Fortunately, Foss not being too useful yet again, and yeah, slipping into the water here, which is a shame. It's kind of a shame because she thinks this is like bettering herself. I mean, it kind of is in a sense, but again, I kind of feel sad at the fact that she loses like part of herself for this kind of like for this stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens next week. Looks like a very action-packed episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it though in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. I'm mentioning a lot of really interesting points in regards to Force and these I think a lot of these points that I'm bringing up are very interesting, but I think there's like an overall wider, bigger kind of thing that they're doing here that I'm not quite seeing just yet. I feel like I'm kind of getting glimpses of like what they're doing with like the stories going and the themes and such, but I don't think I'm quite there just yet at like putting it all together. But I do feel like I'm getting there a little bit. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching and have a good rest of your day.